Hey there guys, and welcome to another question in my evaluation. This will be a podcast on looking back to your preliminary task. What do you feel that you have learned in the progression from it to the full product? Now, between the preliminary and the full product, I kind of feel that my success rate, or it's more successful as a product than it is as preliminary. Because in my preliminary, I found I didn't quite meet the brief as well as I could have, and now I feel a lot more confident on how I've met my brief and my task during this piece of coursework. I also found that I feel a lot more confident in using the cameras and using the tripod and the Mac and stuff. I find that I'm a lot more proficient in using each of them, so I can figure out how to get different angles, different effects out of the camera and the Mac, and how to use the tripod to its fullest. I also found that my point of view and match on action shots really have, personally, I think, improved compared to what they used to be. My match on action, especially compared to the preliminary was a match on action, but it's a lot more smooth in the final product I have now compared to my preliminary. Stuff like my high and low angle shots, they're a lot steadier when I take them now, so that shows the progression that's kind of come through with my progression from preliminary to primary. Again, next up is I guess the planning stage, really. I think I've planned of course it's easier to plan in a lot more detail for the main thing, but I feel like I've planned a lot more accurately, if you get what I'm saying. I've planned a lot more on it, on top of things. I've planned every step rather than each other step, which is what I quite like about doing this kind of thing, because it allows you to progress and advance your planning and research techniques. I mean, I know a lot more about the thriller genre now than I did when I first started the preliminary. Storyboarding, I found that storyboard was actually a lot easier to do now than it used to be, because I kind of had a research and I kind of think really about what the preliminary task really needs to be. The planning itself, I think, really has gone into a phase of its own. I've gone above and beyond with this planning. I've even created a poster and trailer, which you'll see in my blogs and my research and planning on my blog. They've kind of advanced, and I've gone into a whole new detailed level to kind of produce this film, this thriller we created together. I've also found that now that I had a kind of think about the product, I could discover what kind of shots I really wanted to be in the thing, and that kind of allows you to really know how you're going to edit it and put it together, and really kind of know how to make this a smooth flowing film. Like you'll see the film on my blog, it was never that smooth. It was never anything close to that. It was actually a lot blockier when we first put it together, but through editing and retakes of the shots, you kind of see how it's all sort of come together into one product, one smooth flowing opening to a film. And that's how I feel I've kind of progressed and learned from the preliminary task and the journey to my final product in AS level. Final couple points, I kind of also feel that my evaluation skills have advanced, because this requires a lot more of an in-depth evaluation of oneself, and now I kind of feel that I've seen what it really kind of takes to create these kind of products, and from that I can kind of use that to advance my own skill and advance myself. So I'm quite proud of myself with that. Running a bit long here, so I'm going to end it here because we're almost at 5 minutes, and this is the end of my question 6. See you in the next question.